Hello, I'm Liam,
And I'm Ellie.
and this is our evaluation of our rough cut opening. Our task was to produce a short rough cut of a potential film opening. Prior to this, as part of our research, we watched many film openings with different genres, as we were particularly interested in the openings in Lean On Me and others. We filmed this in a school, as they did, and showed chaos within the school. We decided our film opening would be based in the school, and like Lean On Me, we wanted to present a student that didn't quite fit in with the normal conventions. We decided to follow the traditional theme of introducing the character as a rookie, and the idea of them being new to the school environment. We're now going to analyse some of the different shots we used and why we feel they were effective, and also look at improvements if we was going to take our film idea further.
We thought this shot of Liam sitting on the ground eating was effective. We had previously filmed Liam taking some food out of the bin, and we thought this shot nicely carried on from this as we filmed him sitting down and eating the stolen food. We decided to film him from a high angle looking down onto him to make him look inferior, and again to emphasise this idea of him being perceived as an outsider to the usual school conventions. The fact he's sitting alone further emphasises this isolation.
This shot showed me sliding down the school banisters. This shot emphasised me misbehaving around the school, which links back to the theme of chaos we was wanted to show. The shot is taken from a low angle, looking up at the staircase as I slide down and run past the camera. Here the shot works nicely with the music, because as the music begins to fade out, me sliding down the stairs begins to bring the film opening to an end.
During our opening, we used various editing techniques, one of these being a cutaway, where we switched from Liam causing chaos to show a car leaving the school site. We used this cutaway to show progression throughout the school day and also to help establish the school setting and its surroundings. When we returned from the cutaway back to Liam, we'd actually changed the setting from a corridor to a classroom, but the cutaway had enabled us to do this more smoothly and without there being a sudden cut.
When it came to editing the sound value, we muted many of our clips, but kept some such as the slamming of a locker, as we thought this sound would be effective. We also inserted diegetic foley, such as the ringing of a school bell, as we thought this would be suitable for the school setting. Throughout the opening, we used non-diegetic music as the soundtrack. The music is very up-tempo and chaotic, which we feel worked extremely well with the mood of our opening, and faded out well and at the quick pace. We think it's important when talking about our opening that we should include improvements, as we think nothing's perfect and we think maybe we can get a better grade next time if we include better things. First of all, I think that what we could have done, we could have got more shots of the overall school, so we could have gone onto the field or gone around the school in maybe the cafeteria or something to establish the general surroundings more. I think that this could be effective as it could establish the whole atmosphere, create a different atmosphere, as he could have been anywhere, the protagonist. But if we'd done it again, we would have got the same quality of shots, but just maybe in different settings.
Yeah, and I feel that in some places, sometimes our shots, they were quite shaky. I mean, for what we're trying to produce here, I mean, it worked quite effectively because, you know, we were presenting someone that didn't quite fit in, and this whole idea of like sometimes the camera being a bit shaky did work quite well. Like when we went
in the bushes.
Yeah, when Liam was in the bushes, I thought that worked really well. But we just need to remember that when we come to film other things, you know, having a shaky camera sometimes it doesn't work as well.
And in the long run, like you won't get as good a grade if you have a shaky camera.
I mean, we did use a tripod, but just in some places. I think it worked well here, but we just need to remember that for future filming we do.
Alright then, cheers for watching. I've been Liam, she's been Ellie, you've been the audience. You stars.